Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Don't forget to subscribe in order to see more videos in the future. I will return now to a theme that I talked about in the future, depression. I talk about it again because I think it's quite an important subject. Specialists and researchers show that nowadays more and more people suffer from depression all over the world, and also specialists estimate that in the future it will be one of the most important, let's say, diseases all over the world. According to specialists, one of the main causes is related to the rhythm of our lives. We live in a fast way, everything happens really fast, we spend a lot of time at work, we don't really have time for ourselves sometimes, and this has got a very important impact on our mental condition. So I was thinking that we can see, um, online, on television, and through any other channels of communication, a lot of things about fashion, about clothes, makeup, vacations, hobbies, or whatever, any other subjects. These are really, really important for our lives. They keep us, entertained, and they, give us a good mood. But on the other hand, we should talk more about people who suffer from this condition, depression. And I think more and more people should get involved into this and help those that need support. Of course, it is obvious that there are a lot of specialists online who talk about this subject, and also there are a lot of mental health specialists in the places where you live, so you can go and address them and ask for help. As a journalist, I studied this subject, and I found out that um, one of the most important things that you can do is talking about your mental condition, about depression. Of course, it has always been difficult to talk about mental health and about the mental suffering, because people have the tendency of judging. But on the other hand, we have to admit that nowadays people are more and more open, and they are less likely to judge someone who is going through depression. It is normal that you might worry that if you talk to someone, they might not understand you indeed, but you should do that anyway, because you will certainly find people who will understand you. It is ideal to find someone who has been through the same situation in the past. They will certainly understand you much easier. On the other hand, even if you don't encounter immediately the most empathetic and understanding people, taking this step of talking about your situation, about your condition, is essential. We have to think about the fact that nowadays many companies are prepared to talk to the employees who go through such a condition. They have specialized people. You can also address the HR department in order to find support. It is important that the employer, the person or the company that you work for, it is important that they might know about your condition in order to be able to support you. On the other hand, another solution is talking to a friend, to a loved one, someone in your family, or maybe a very close friend, or your fiancé, your husband, your wife. You shouldn't have high expectations when you talk to them, because they are human beings just like you. So if you go through depression, they might not really understand this situation entirely if they have never been through that before. So you should not worry in an exaggerated manner about it. Of course, they might need some time to think about it. If you go and tell them what you are going through, they might feel guilty, or they might feel the urge of finding a cure for you. All these behaviors are human and are normal, and you should not worry about them. Yet, the fact that you take this first step of talking to the loved ones about your condition, it's quite an important step. And if you feel uncomfortable talking about it, then you can, take a few steps. Like, first of all, you can write down what you are going to say when you will confess to the loved one about your condition, about your mental suffering. So you can write on a piece of paper, or you can simply write down, and afterwards you can talk about it. And on the other hand, you can create a proper environment for that, in order for both of you to feel relaxed. So you can go out for a cup of tea or for a cup of coffee, and in this pleasant environment for both of you, you can open up about your situation. These are steps that can help you to open up and talk about it. It's quite important. Open up and talk about it. Say the specialists. So this is the first step to find a cure and a solution. And of course, if the condition and the depression goes on, and you keep finding yourself in this state, you should address a specialist. There are a lot of specialists, good psychologists everywhere in the world, so you should not be afraid. You should not, be ashamed, or have, second thoughts. You should simply go and talk to a specialist. Thank you for watching this video. I hope it helps. See you in the next one.